Welcome to another heart-wrenching story. This tale is a storm of love, secrets, and a shocking twist that will leave you stunned. Meet a couple whose perfect day unravels when a past collides with their future. Hold on tight. You won't stop reading until the truth unfolds. The sun bathed the Napa Valley vineyard in golden light, rows of grapevines framing a rustic wedding arch. Lena Harper, a 32-year-old florist with a warm smile and a heart full of dreams, adjusted her veil, her hands trembling with joy. Today, she was marrying Noah Bennett, a kind-hearted chef whose laughter had healed her from a painful past. The crowd buzzed, their love a beacon. Noah stood at the altar, his blue eyes locked on Lena, his grin boyish despite his tailored suit. They'd built a life together in San Francisco, their love a quiet rebellion against life's chaos. Lena's best friend, Maya, fussed over her dress, whispering, "You're glowing, girl." Everything was perfect, until a murmur rippled through the guests. A woman stepped forward, clutching a baby, her face both familiar and haunting. Lena's heart stopped. It was Claire, Noah's ex, holding a child who looked like him. Why was she here? And what did this baby mean? Claire's eyes, sharp and unyielding, met Noah's as she stood at the aisle's end. The baby cooed, oblivious to the tension, its tiny hands clutching a blanket. Lena's breath caught, her bouquet trembling as whispers grew louder. Noah's face paled, his hands clenching at his sides. "Claire, what are you doing?" Noah asked, his voice low but steady. Claire's lips curled, not in anger, but in something deeper. Hurt, maybe. "You need to know the truth," she said, her words slicing through the warm air. The officiant froze, unsure, as Maya gripped Lena's arm. Lena's mind raced. Noah had never mentioned a child, but Claire's presence wasn't random. Was this a cruel stunt, or a secret Noah had buried? The guests leaned forward, phones out, capturing the drama. Claire held the baby higher, its blue eyes mirroring Noah's. "This is Ethan," she said, her voice breaking. "Your son, Noah." Gasps echoed, and Lena felt the ground tilt, her heart pounding like a drum. Noah stepped forward, his voice hoarse. "That's impossible. We broke up 2 years ago." Claire's eyes glistened, but she didn't waver. "I didn't know until after you left," she said. Lena looked at Noah, searching for denial, but his shock was too real. Maya pulled Lena aside, her voice fierce. "Don't let this ruin you." But Lena's eyes stayed on the baby, Ethan. Could Noah have a son, and what did it mean for their future? Noah pulled Claire to a quiet corner of the vineyard, Lena following, her heart a tangle of fear and love. "Why now?" Noah demanded, his voice raw. Claire rocked Ethan, her face soft but resolute. "I tried to tell you, but you'd moved on," she said, glancing at Lena. Lena's throat tightened. She'd known Noah's breakup with Claire was messy. Claire's ambition had clashed with his simplicity. But a baby? Noah reached for Lena's hand, his touch steady. "I didn't know," he whispered, his eyes pleading. The guests watched, the air thick with anticipation. Claire handed Noah a letter, her hands shaking. "Read this," she said. What secret did it hold, and would it break Lena's world? Lena and Noah retreated to the vineyard's barn, the letter trembling in Noah's hands. Claire waited outside, Ethan asleep in her arms. The paper was worn, dated a year ago, addressed to Noah. "I found out I was pregnant after you left," it read. "I didn't want to ruin your life." Noah's eyes filled with tears, his voice breaking. "I swear, Lena, I had no idea." Lena nodded, her heart aching for him, for Claire, for the baby. But doubt crept in. How could he not know? Had Claire hidden this? Or was Noah not the man she thought? Maya burst in, her voice urgent. The guests are freaking out. You need to decide. Now. Would Lena walk back to the altar or away from Noah? Lena looked at Noah, his face raw with guilt and love. I need time, she said, her voice steady despite the storm inside. Noah nodded, his eyes never leaving hers. I'll wait, he promised. Lena walked out, past Claire, past Ethan, her heart torn between love and betrayal. Claire's voice stopped her. I'm not here to take him back, she said, her tone soft. I just want Ethan to know his dad. Lena's chest tightened. Claire wasn't the enemy, but the truth still hurt. She needed answers, not just from Noah, but from herself. The vineyard hummed with whispers, guests waiting for the wedding to resume. Or end. What would Lena choose under their watchful eyes? Lena drove to San Francisco that night, needing space to think. Noah stayed behind, promising to talk to Claire. Lena's apartment felt empty, her wedding dress crumpled in a bag. She called her brother, Jaden, a private investigator with a knack for uncovering secrets. Find out everything about Claire, Lena said, her voice firm. Jaden dug in, uncovering medical records confirming Ethan's birth date, 9 months after Noah and Claire's breakup. But a detail chilled Lena. Claire had tried contacting Noah multiple times, emails ignored. Lena's phone buzzed, Noah asking to meet. Could she face him, knowing he might have dodged the truth? Noah met Lena at their favorite cafe, his eyes red from sleeplessness. I checked my old emails, he said, showing her Claire's messages, buried in spam. I never saw them, Lena. I swear his voice cracked, his love for her raw and real. Lena wanted to believe him, but the baby's face, those blue eyes, haunted her. Why didn't she try harder? Lena asked. Noah sighed. She thought I'd moved on. Lena's heart ached. Claire's silence, Noah's ignorance, her own pain. It was a mess. But was it fixable? Jaden called with news. Claire had a history of running from problems. Was she telling the whole truth about Ethan? Lena met Claire at a park, Ethan gurgling in a stroller. I didn't want to hurt you, Claire said, her eyes tired. I just couldn't raise him alone anymore. Lena saw pain in her, not malice, but something felt off. Why wait until the wedding? Jaden sent a file. Claire had been in debt, her career as a tech consultant failing. Had she come to Noah for money using Ethan as leverage? Lena's heart raced. She loved Noah, but this baby changed everything. She needed proof of Ethan's paternity. Noah texted, begging to talk. I'll do a DNA test, he wrote. Would it save them or shatter everything? Noah arranged the DNA test, his hands shaking as he swabbed Ethan's cheek. Claire agreed, her face unreadable. Lena watched, her heart torn. She wanted Noah to be innocent, but the truth could break them. The lab promised results in days, an eternity. Back at the vineyard, guests had left, but Maya stayed, her loyalty fierce. You're stronger than this, she told Lena, who felt anything but. Noah cooked for them, his dishes a quiet plea for forgiveness. Lena ate, tasting his love, but doubt lingered. A call from Jaden chilled her. Claire's been talking to a lawyer. Be careful. Was Claire hiding more than a baby? Jaden traced the lawyer to a firm known for high-stakes custody cases. Claire might want Noah to take Ethan full-time, he said. Lena's stomach dropped. Noah as a father wasn't the issue, but Claire's timing felt like a trap. She confronted Claire at her hotel, Ethan asleep nearby. I just want what's best for him, Claire said, her eyes avoiding Lena's. But Lena saw receipts for luxury purchases, odd for someone in debt. Was Claire using Ethan to manipulate Noah, Or was there more to her story? Noah called, his voice steady. I'll take responsibility if he's mine, but I love you. Could Lena trust his heart? The DNA test loomed, Lena and Noah spending tense days together. They walked the vineyard, hands linked, but words were few. Noah's love was clear, but Ethan's existence was a wall between them. Lena wanted to believe in him, but Claire's shadow grew. Maya organized a dinner, inviting Claire to clear the air. Claire arrived, Ethan in her arms, her smile strained. I don't want to fight, she said, but her eyes darted to Noah. Lena watched, sensing a performance. Was Claire playing them all? Jaden texted, found a bank transfer to Claire from an unknown source. What was she hiding? The dinner was tense. Maya's cooking a backdrop to strained conversation. Claire rocked Ethan, her voice soft but calculated. I just want him to have a father, she said. Noah nodded, but Lena saw his jaw tighten. He was torn, too. Lena asked, Why now, Claire? Why the wedding? Claire's smile faltered, her excuse vague. I panicked, she said. Maya raised an eyebrow, and Lena pushed harder, mentioning the bank transfer. Claire's face paled, her hands shaking. Ethan cried, breaking the tension, but Claire's reaction lingered. Had Lena hit a nerve, or was Claire too clever to crack? Jaden called after dinner, his voice urgent. The transfer came from a rival chef, Liam, who hates Noah. Lena's mind raced. Liam, whose restaurant Noah had outshone, had a motive. Was he paying Claire to disrupt Noah's life? Lena confronted Claire at the vineyard, Ethan napping nearby. Who's Liam to you? She asked. Claire's eyes widened, but she denied knowing him. Lena showed Jaden's evidence, a text from Liam to Claire urging her to make it quick. Claire stammered, caught. Noah overheard, his face a mix of betrayal and relief. Is Ethan even mine? He asked. What would Claire admit? Claire broke, tears streaming. Liam paid me to mess with you, she admitted. He wanted your restaurant to fail. But Ethan, she insisted, was Noah's. I didn't lie about him, she said, her voice raw. Lena's heart ached. Claire was desperate, not evil. Noah's eyes filled with tears, his voice soft. Why didn't you just tell me? Claire looked at Ethan, her love for him clear. I was ashamed, she whispered. Lena saw her pain, but trust was shattered. Could they move forward? The DNA results arrived, sealed in an envelope. Would they confirm Claire's story or reveal another twist? Noah opened the envelope, his hands trembling. Ethan's mine, he read, his voice breaking. Lena's heart sank, not from jealousy, but from the weight of it all. Noah looked at her, his eyes pleading. I love you, Lena. We can figure this out. Claire watched, her face a mix of relief and fear. I don't want to take him from you, she said. I just need help. Lena saw a mother, not a rival, but the wedding's pause lingered. Could she share Noah with this new reality? Maya hugged Lena, whispering, You're enough for this. But was she? Lena walked the vineyard alone, the stars above a quiet witness. She loved Noah, but Ethan changed everything. Could she be a stepmother, tied to Claire forever? Her dreams of a simple life with Noah felt distant, replaced by a complex future. Noah found her, his voice gentle. I'll do whatever it takes to keep you, he said. Lena's heart warmed, but fear lingered. She needed time, space, truth. I love you, she said, but I need to know who I am in this. Jaden called. Liam's been arrested for fraud. Claire's free of him. Would this clear the path for Lena's choice? Lena met Claire, Ethan giggling between them. I want to try, Lena said, her voice steady. For Noah. For Ethan. Claire nodded, tears in her eyes. I'll stay in San Francisco. We'll make it work. Lena felt a spark of hope. Maybe they could be a team, not enemies. Noah joined, his gratitude overwhelming. You're my home, he told Lena, his hand in hers. They planned a new ceremony, smaller, with Ethan included. Maya cheered, already designing a tiny suit for the baby. But a call from the vineyard owner worried Lena. Guests are talking. Some want refunds. Would their love survive the gossip? The vineyard glowed again. A smaller crowd gathered for a new ceremony. Ethan sat with Claire, his giggles a soft melody. Lena adjusted her dress, her heart lighter but still heavy. Noah's smile anchored her, his love, a promise she clung to. Maya organized, her energy infectious. This is your day, she told Lena. But whispers from old guests stung. Some called it a scandal, others a miracle. Lena ignored them, focusing on Noah's eyes, Ethan's laugh. A stranger watched from the vines, his face hidden. Was he a guest or a new threat? The stranger vanished, but Lena's unease grew. Jaden investigated, finding he was a reporter sniffing for drama. He's digging into Claire's past, Jaden said. Lena's heart sank. More headlines could ruin their fresh start. She warned Claire, who looked scared but resolute. Noah planned a quiet dinner, cooking for Lena, Claire, and Ethan. The baby's laughter eased the tension, but Lena saw Claire's worry. I've made mistakes, Claire admitted, but Ethan's my world. Lena nodded, feeling a bond forming. The reporter's article dropped online, hinting at Claire's debts. Would it tear them apart? The article went viral, painting Claire as a schemer, Noah as a fool, Lena as a victim. Comments flooded in, some kind, others vicious. Lena's shop lost customers, Noah's restaurant quieter. We're stronger than this, Noah said, his voice firm. Claire offered to leave, but Lena stopped her. Ethan needs you here, she said, surprising herself. They met with Jaden, who traced the reporter to Liam's allies, seeking revenge. We fight back with truth, Lena said, her heart fierce. They planned a press conference, Ethan in their arms. Could they turn the tide? At the vineyard, Lena, Noah, and Claire faced cameras, Ethan cooing. Lena spoke first, her voice clear. This is our family. Messy, real, ours. Noah shared his shock, his love for Lena, his commitment to Ethan. Claire admitted her mistakes, her love for her son shining. The crowd softened, some clapping, others filming. Jaden leaked evidence of Liam's scheme, discrediting the reporter. Social media shifted, hashtags like #family over hate trending. Lena felt hope, but the reporter lingered, notebook in hand. A call from Maya. The vineyard's booked again. You're winning. Was the storm over? The wedding day dawned, the vineyard alive with friends, not strangers. Ethan toddled with Claire, Noah's eyes on Lena, her dress simple but radiant. Maya officiated, her voice warm. Love isn't perfect. It's brave, she said, and Lena believed it. They vowed to love, to fight, to grow. Ethan included. Guests cheered, Ethan clapping, unaware of his role. Claire smiled, no longer a threat but a partner. Lena felt whole, her heart full, but a doubt lingered. Could peace last? The reporter watched, his pen still. Was he an ally now or waiting to strike? The wedding photos went viral, not for scandal, but for love. Lena's shop bloomed, Noah's restaurant packed. Claire moved nearby, co-parenting Ethan, her debts easing with their help. Lena felt a family forming, unconventional but real. Jaden kept tabs on the reporter who'd backed off, his story debunked. Maya threw a party, Ethan stealing the show with his giggles. Noah cooked, Lena arranged flowers. Their love, a quiet symphony. But a letter arrived, unsigned. You'll never be free. Lena's heart skipped. Was it Liam's last jab or a new shadow? Jaden traced the letter to a former ally of Liam's, now in hiding. "He's desperate," Jaden said. Lena, Noah, and Claire met, united. "We end this," Noah said, his voice firm. They planned to confront the ally, a man named Vince, at his last known address. The meeting was tense, Vince cornered in a dingy bar. "I just wanted to scare you," he admitted, fear in his eyes. Lena's voice was steel. "It's over." Vince nodded, disappearing into the night. Jaden ensured he'd face charges. Back home, Ethan slept in Noah's arms, Lena's heart full. Was the threat truly gone? Lena and Noah settled into life with Ethan, their San Francisco home alive with laughter. Claire became a friend, her strength growing. Lena's flowers adorned their house, Noah's meals, a daily gift. They were a family, not perfect, but whole. The vineyard hosted more weddings, their story inspiring couples. Maya started a blog, sharing their journey, fans sending love. Jaden kept watch, but no threats came. Lena felt safe, her heart no longer questioning Noah's love. But a call from Claire worried her. Ethan's sick. Could they face this new challenge together? Ethan's fever spiked, doctors diagnosing a rare infection. Lena and Noah stayed at the hospital, Claire by their side. Noah cooked for the staff, Lena brought flowers, their love a light in the dark. Ethan's small hand gripped Lena's, his trust unbreakable. Claire opened up, sharing her fears of losing Ethan. Lena hugged her, their bond forged in crisis. Noah's strength held them together, his voice soft. "We're in this. All of us." The doctors worked, hope fragile but growing. Ethan's fever broke, his smile returning. Had their love carried them through? Ethan recovered, his laughter filling their home. Lena, Noah, and Claire built a routine. Shared dinners, park days, love for Ethan at the center. Lena's shop thrived. Noah's restaurant a community hub. Claire started a new job, her past fading. They didn't marry in a traditional sense again, choosing a family vow instead. Maya officiated, Ethan clapping, guests crying. Their story spread, inspiring others to embrace messy love. Lena felt whole, her heart no longer afraid. But a package arrived, a photo of Ethan, smiling. Who sent it, and why? Jaden traced the photo to a hospital nurse, touched by their story. "I wanted you to know he's loved," she wrote. Lena cried, Noah's arm around her, Claire smiling through tears. Ethan played, unaware, his joy their anchor. They hung the photo in their home, a symbol of their journey. The vineyard became their sanctuary, hosting family days, not just weddings. Maya's blog grew, their story a beacon. Lena knew. Love, not perfection, was their strength. One question remained. Could they keep this peace, no matter what came? At a vineyard picnic, Ethan ran to Lena, calling her Mama for the first time. Noah laughed, Claire teared up, and Lena's heart burst. They weren't a fairy tale, they were real, raw, unstoppable. Guests joined, sharing stories of love found in chaos. Maya raised a glass, her voice clear. To Lena, Noah, Claire, Ethan, proof love wins. The crowd cheered, Ethan giggling, their family a testament to courage. Lena looked at Noah, his eyes her home, and knew this was their forever. As the sun set, Ethan's laughter echoed, leaving them speechless with love. Thank you for diving into Lena and Noah's unforgettable journey. If this story touched your soul, hit that like button, share it with your friends, and drop a comment about what moved you most. Subscribe to our channel for more gripping stories that blend heart and adventure.